Resurrection Cemetery. Yep. Continuing to social distance. And I'll be honest with you, these two hounds here don't go on the leash very much. In fact, they hate it. So this is where we park. This is in the backside of Diamond Hill State Park. So we're going to park in the back end of this cemetery. And there are no hunters' trucks here. There could be anywhere from 1 to 2 trucks here right now, to be honest with you. We're here every day. So today we're going to do the White Trail. We're going to point out some historic spots and have a good time. Let's go have some fun. Lucky we're on. Well, what's fascinating about this place is there's this old road going into the woods here. We're going to go down a little ways and we'll eventually take a left onto the White Trail. And it's really cool. Full of history. Anyone else feel at home under the power lines? Me too. Nothing like the smell of fresh dirt bike tracks in the morning. Really miss having a two-stroke. Zeus, what are you doing? I don't have a lot of battery. All right, here we go. Let's head back into the colonial times now, shall we? Kind of gonna stay on this main cart path for probably take us 5-10 minutes to get to the trail. Yeah, Stonewall City. I think the old well is right over there. I think they caved it in. But right here, we do have an old foundation, cellar hole, that someone on a big piece of equipment just felt the need to cave in. It's quite a shame. Yeah, Hampton City kind of gets all the fame and glory in Rhode Island woods and history. But I've been there, and it's cool. But I feel like these woods are just a little betterer. Definitely a ton of trails. Yep, and the fun thing about this trail I want to bring you on is it's one of those trails I've always wanted to go down. Never did for whatever reason. I've done parts of the White Trail here and there because I usually try to stay on that side of the woods. As you can see, because the dogs aren't on leashes. And either am I. So, carry on. Well, here we come at our first crossroad in the old cart path, fire road, what have you. And right through the woods here, just not even 200 feet, we have a little cemetery. And we'll come back that way. Not sure if the GoPro, I can see it right here, but there's some iron rails and granite posts in the distance. All right, let's keep going, you two. Here we go. I think this is part of the white trail here. We have an old intersection. He said 99 times out of 100, me and the dogs kind of go that way and we take a right, kind of venture out that way, because usually when we go in this direction, we're kind of heading towards the little parking lot and more trendy areas. You can see the size of the stone walls that are about to start right here. Yep. Few hunters out there. Anytime you see some mega stone walls that look extra thick and special, you're onto something. Right here is Charles's old foundation. I don't have a lot of battery, but this place is just so cool. Little stairs going down here. Stairs going down there. This must have been the garage. More basement. Not 100% sure. Yep. It's a whole video in itself. I could just do a walk around of this place. Look, you don't have a lot of battery in. It is really nice out. All right, next stop. We'll be taking a left onto the White Trail. Oh yeah, like I said, look at the girth on that stone wall. Yeah, anytime you see a girthy one, that means you're close to something special. All right, next stop, White Trail. Yeah, those woods that wood are basically all these small little hand-hewed quarries. It's yeah, those guys are having fun. Yeah, sounds like they're freaking close. Must be some people mountain biking. Almost there. Yeah, and then right up in the woods up here, we're not gonna go past it, we're gonna go right near it. There is another cellar hole. That's also pretty cool. Oh, I love the ability to have this lever right here so your seat can go up and down. Mountain bikes are awesome. All right, Lucky, here's the trail. Taking a left onto the White Trail. It's not the beginning of it by any means. I don't know where the beginning of it is, but just pointing this one thing out here. There's all these rocks that have been stacked on top of those rocks for quite some time. We'll just call this Carnville, because we have rock piles everywhere. Yeah, a lot of, stone walls zigzagging everywhere right here. Yeah, so obviously for mountain biking, this place is awesome. But a couple weeks ago, I walked this trail, and it is just as good for hiking, walking, being out here. Yeah. And then you can tell by all those green vegetation right there, whatever that stuff might be. Most likely there was probably a dwelling right there as well. But here we'll be coming up to another feature. Yeah, during the summertime, springtime, just up until a couple weeks ago. Back up an inch. You're just never gonna see that white sign out there in those woods. And if you're mountain biking with some people, and you're just never gonna, you're never gonna know what's off the trail sometimes, unless you venture out a little bit. But yeah, look at, we got stone piles everywhere. Piles of rock piles everywhere. And another couple huge rock piles out here in this corner. Checked that out last couple weeks ago. But right here, rock piles, rock piles, rock piles, rock piles. So what's fascinating about this here is the cemetery. Rhode Island Historical Cemetery, Cumberland, number 36. And we just have this one stone here. To the memory of Ensign William Emerson. Here for Lucky. 80 years old. Yeah, so he's the only person out here in which is getting credit for being buried out here, but depending on how good the camera is, can you see all these old cairns everywhere? It's just trying to make me think back to a couple hundred years ago. I mean, where you think this guy was buried with a bunch of people that didn't have enough money. I mean, Indians. Is this an Indian burial ground right here? Is that guy's foundation right there? I just find it's interesting is how much stuff is off the main trail here. This white trail's a gold mine. I guess we can ride up a couple. I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. Ain't gonna last long. Only at 30%, Lucky. Yeah. Yeah, just like people like stacking rocks on top of rocks now. They did also a long time ago, but yeah. Another one. You can tell by all the moss growing on there that they've been there a long time. Here we go. And we pass on a little quarry here, and I'll have to shut the camera down, but yeah, look at the stone wall everywhere. Just look at that. Imagine drilling and breaking all that by hand. Whew, New England granite. Cool if they had a little sign here or something saying what this may or may not have built. Pretty cool though. All right, Lucky. To the next cool spot. Come on, Zeus. No rolling and poop. Ooh, whatever that was. And more of it. It's a bunch of deer fur. Yeah, they could remark this trail. It's probably been a while. As long as you kind of stay straight on it, it's pretty easy. I'm just trying to go slow so Lucky doesn't come racing down. He's a crazy man. What a nice day. $29, baby. I love my truck mountain bike. Zeus, no, there's no water down there, but it does appear to me look like that is the way the white trail goes, but we're gonna stay on the path that's more ridden. Which I like it. I know, and this interesting rock right here, it's like, how bananas is this? Balanced rock right here has those two V's of moss growing on them. I thought it was spray painted. Took a closer look last time I was here. But yeah. Do you think it's telling us to stand up there? All right, let's do it. This sure beats the city, Lucky, don't it? Just a quick maintenance tip. Never put your bike derailleur side down. That feels good. All right, back on the trail. And now we're back on the white trail. So that white trail just must have went down and came back this way. Doesn't seem very popular, but we'll definitely go that time next time. That way next time. Anyway, the next historic spot will be coming up. My bike's auto shifting on me. I need new parts. I know, Lucky. Trekkie needs drivetrain. Maybe that's the path we're looking for. Anyway, let's stay on the main path, and the next spot's coming up here any second. Well, the camera's back on and running. We are pulling up to the next homestead. And this is a recently found one because it's a little hidden. Thought a little bit of looking around, under a close eye. But what threw it off here is, once again, look at the beginning of this stone wall right here. It's anytime you see a nice beefy facade and just not a single stack stone wall, you know you're close. And as far as all these rocks here, I don't know what these are from, because this floods up. Oh, Zeus. Yep. And yeah, on a closer inspection, I'm up here looking, and then I'm like, look at all these rocks are stacked. And then if you get up and in here, you can clearly tell that where the leaves are all filled in right now, but yeah, this would have been a nice stone facade or something right here, and all in there. Yeah. Probably looked real nice before all the trees grew and fell down over a couple hundred years' time. All right, Lucky. Let's take the GoPro off for a second. See how the battery's doing. Well, it's still going. What do you say, Lucky? That's one of the bigger, whatever type tree that is, I've seen. And right up through the woods here, we can see we're coming up on another off-grid historic cemetery. Yep. I think what's cool about it is like, I don't know how I found this parking spot to park in the cemetery there and start walking these woods here. I think it's just because of Google Maps. Can't quite remember, but yeah, I walk these woods a lot and never really noticed any of this stuff. Even the cemetery right here. Unless you take a left or right and look around a little bit. Depending on the season, you could walk right by this stuff. Whoa, Susie! Here we go. Historical Rhode Island Cemetery, Cumberland, number 31. Memory of Charles Scott and his lovely wife. Not sure if we can read her name. What do you think that says? R-E-L-L-A maybe? Rella? Rolla? And their nephew, 9 years and 7 months old. And like another little interesting thing is, it's got me puzzled, is this stone right here that's just outside of this cemetery. Looks awfully like one Zeus found up in the woods at the end of a stone wall. It's Quite bizarre. You say, like, you got a good sweat going? I do. I think that's the end of the white trail for us today. The back half white trail is actually really fun for mountain biking. There is another cellar hole off that trail, which once again I found just because I took a left instead of the normal right I normally do, and boom, it was right around the corner. Yep. All right, Lucky, what do you say? Have your breakfast? Lunch? Yeah, Lucky. I always feel like there's a cover up here or something. It's like, why do they have to... Oh, they came so far out to fill that in. And this is more towards the beginning of the video. Now that we're down to 10% battery. We highlighted most of the fun spots for this particular loop. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, what do you see? Careful. So our jackrabbit once go whipping through these woods, and it was like lightning. Oh my God, there's a white wolf out there. Zeus, get over here. A white wolf or white coyote. That's nuts. Hopefully I was able to get a speck of that on film. Get out of here! Come on. That was crazy. Yeah, we saw a fox last night. Zeus! Well, yeah, why do they have to cave this one in? All sorts of trash. It's too bad. Yeah, that's obviously where the fireplace was. Yep. Yeah, why don't they make a parking lot somewhere? Even on this side of the forest. They could do what Borderland State Park does in Sharon, Mass. And have a nice parking lot, visitor center, pay $5 to park for the day. And provide some jobs and get these trails cleaned up. Get Number in here. Get the mountain bike trails cleaned up. Hiking trails cleaned up. Yeah. Hey! Oh, I gotta get these two morons back safe to the car. You doggies have fun? Yeah, Lucky comes in this way and has to come out that way. Crazy dude.